I see through your act and I still.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the New York Jets and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills. All the books in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in
Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting running like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come on, ready?
On second down, it's Hubbard. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Getting 3 on that game. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down, New York.
Here we go. Blue, yellow, blue, green. Cut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
White. Down. Field 45. White. Black ultra. Green jack. Blue, yellow. Ready.
Young throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended. Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Left, right, cluster, 6. Left, red. Yellow, blue. Ready?
On third down, it's Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Cameron Bynum. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Can it set a tone early?
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Red, cycle, 50, green. Ready.
Young back to it after the pick. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Let's go. 6, get the control. Blue striker. Set, go.
Now it's Young. He takes this down to the opposing 47. Stopped by the first rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Ready. Play green. Hands right. Hut.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Handoff running right. Hubbard can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Hut.
Hubbard quick on the draw. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those.
And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 1-point game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Pulls it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down.
That run now is put them in such a great spot, okay? You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Gets it again. And this is stopped behind the line as well.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish up their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they would tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Set. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Down. Blue 32. Smash. Red. Ready.
Here's Young on first and 10.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an umbrella. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Set. Ready. Black shot 52 blue. Red. Cycle. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready. Ready.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and 4. Brought in Ty Fulton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
White. Red. 38. Set.
Young working from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's second and 7. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Got it.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go. Set.
They kick the running back in motion. First and goal, Hubbard. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. So we we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, finally to the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Peter, running like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. May on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out now to his left. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Drake made the touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Here's Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Albert gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Black open. Black shot. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Young on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, New York! That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Carry here for Bigsby. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders looking for a score just before the break. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. May now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets have it after the turnover at the 33-yard line. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know right now, Kate, this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Second and 10 now. And that's pumped by Hubbard. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Going play action. Young. Catch made to right side by Nakua. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Black open.
Looking to throw, Young. Has it left side blocked, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st down throw for May. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Back to the air. It's May. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to
So
go.
10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. Pass brought in by Slayton. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
Laying up for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 41. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Agnew on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Bigsby. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that impact and make the catch.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Quick throw completed by May. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run this with Bigsby. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the gun, it's May. That's Bateman making the play along the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hand off here for Bigsby. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
16-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. This one's caught. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Bigsby. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
They get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Know yourself, know your worth.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Red, yellow, here we go, here we go. Yellow, 40, claws red. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds his back complete. And he's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Field, black. Let's go. 10 black. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Downfield, he's got McMillan. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that. This still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Strike 2. Ready. Drill, grit, blaster, stick. Set, cut.
Young working from the gun. Checks this one down. Hubbard. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
45, white, stick, blue, yellow. Set, cut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
4 yards on the pickup.
Black,
2nd and 6
black,
at the
open.
18-yard line.
Red, strike it.
Here's Young again. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Jets start the 2nd half with some needed points.
Cairo Santos lining up for the extra point.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. And he'll go down here and covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Made a throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face second down. This is Bigsby. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
On the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
To throw, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On the double.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Set, cut. Slice, black. Net, drill, green. Ready.
Now it's Young. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. On the move, past the 40. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Ready?
Jets.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Jets football, and they trail their playoffs hanging in the balance. They're set up at the 35 now.
Green Jets. Here we go. 50, green. Red, cycle. Check, huh?
Here's Young on first and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
Sit, mega. Field, black ultra. Black shot. Set.
Again, it's Young. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Ran about elections up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the educated LA yelling.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Young throwing here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in touchdown, New York.
Big two, Tataroa
The
McMillan.
Jets now trail by just a point in the fourth.
Cairo Santos lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
35-35.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going with Bigsby here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run it again with Bigsby. Broken through the tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Spits down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Raiders first.
first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Crazy.
From the 32. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it up. And the Jets take over as he records his 10th career INT. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ready. 33. Yellow. 0 green. Blue. Yellow. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Completes downfield to Felton. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Set right. Set hut. Ready?
This is Hubbard running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Right. Right. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
but it brings up
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
Don't blink. Down. Black. 90. Black shot. Claws red. Claws 10. White blue. Black ultra. Red. Yellow. Set.
Looking to throw. his man. This is McMillan. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Jets going for the win here. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut, cut.
Up the middle, Hubbard. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throw it away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cut. 60 red. 60 red. Red. Cycle.
Throwing now. Pass call on the sideline by McMillan. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It was such a
Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand.
Ready, ready. Set, cut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. They make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Let's go. Cut.
It's Hubbard again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Jets have taken the lead late. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. To his running back, Miles Sanders. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to bring up a tough 4th down here that this offense needs to have.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain.
The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second.
And the Raiders.
And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Forced out to his right. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And fairly likely, Brock, we see this offense stay out and go for it on fourth and short. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So it's a road win for the Jets. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this